First and foremost is that if people think that readers don't work out, we do, because books are heavy. If you can't tell, I got a lot. Hey guys, it's Ivy and welcome to my April book haul. First thing I'm going to start off with is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas, which technically today is May 2nd and I did get this today, but I did already read it. I started it April 30th at night because it was already midnight on the East Coast, but it wasn't midnight on the Pacific Coast, so it came out digitally and I already read it and I loved it. I'm most excited because I got this one signed and personalized by Sarah herself. I was really excited to get this signed and personalized, so I couldn't wait until my May wrap up to talk about it. So you're seeing it here. I signed up for Book of the Month, and if you don't know what Book of the Month is, it's a $14.99 subscription service, and each month they have 5 different kinds of books that you can choose from. If you don't like one of those books, then you can go ahead and skip that month. I will leave a link down below because if you sign up through me, it helps me get another book for that month, and I honestly so far have really enjoyed Book of the Month. I think they have some really cool picks and it helps me get a little bit out of my comfort zone because then I choose something like a thriller or a mystery that I don't usually read, and I have actually really been enjoying. And another thing that's really cool about Book of the Month is on the back it says I Heart Book of the Month, and then it's got the little Book of the Month sign up here, and they're all the same height. My first choice for April was Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This is a thriller about Laurel, whose daughter Ellie went missing 10 years ago, and it flashes back between now and then in different point of views, and some stuff comes up about her missing case 10 years later, and Laura is hoping she can get some closure through that. I talk about this in my wrap-up, so definitely go check that out. I'll leave that linked down below, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely wanting to get out of my comfort zone more often and read more thrillers. And I also forgot to mention, if you sign up for Book of the Month and you use the code YESPLEASE, YESPLZ, you get a free book. Who doesn't want 2 adult books for $14.99? Like, that is basically like a steal. So my free book that I picked was The Broken Girls by Simon St. James, and I've been hearing a lot of hype about this, but honestly I did not read the synopsis because I really don't want to know anything about it since it is a thriller. In my April Owl Crate, I got Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody, and if you would like to check that unboxing out, I will leave it linked down below. This is basically like a Vegas-esque type story. This is about Anne, who has to go to the City of Sin to try and find her mother. Her mother goes missing, so she has to leave her finishing school to find her, and while she is in the City of Sin, she meets this guy who happens to be a con man, but she needs his help to find her mother, so this is gonna be pretty cool. I read her other book, Daughter of the Burning City, and I think I gave that like a 3 out of 5 stars, so I'm hoping to enjoy this one a little bit more, but it sounds like it's gonna be really fun. I got Stormdancer by Jay Kristoff, and after reading the Illuminate files, like, I just want all the Jay Kristoff things, so I plan on reading Stormdancer, and I also really want to get to the Nevernight Chronicles, but that's a whole nother video. This is basically about a badass heroine who is in a dystopian set novel in a steampunk world in Japan. This cover is stunning to me, and I'm all about the badass heroine, so I'm really excited to get to this one. Stay Sweet by Siobhan Vivian, and I actually ordered a signed copy through a bookstore that she was signing at, so I'm still waiting for that to show up. This is about girls who work in this all-girl ice cream store. It's gonna be a nice, fluffy, cute summer read. Then I got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, an illustrated classic, and I've never read Pride and Prejudice, and I'm trying to read more classics this year. I think the illustrations are going to make it more fun for me, so I'm really excited for this. Volume 2 of The Ancient Magus Bride, and this is a romance manga with fantasy. This is about a girl who has transformed from an unwanted child to a magician's apprentice, and I enjoyed volume 1, so I'm looking forward to diving further into this world. Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. I believe this to be about a girl who escapes a marriage and goes to this convent and learns to become an assassin. I've heard like slight things about this series, but I wasn't too sure if I wanted to read it, so I just picked it up anyways. But if any of you have read this, please let me know down below because I love assassins, but I definitely want to hear people's opinions on this book and if they enjoyed it. Then I got Arusha and the End of Time by Roshani Chachki, and this is the first book printed under the Rick Riordan Presents imprint with Disney Hyperion. I love Roshani's other series, so when she announced another book, I was like, yes. This book is about a girl who tends to bend the truth a lot, and she ends up lighting this lamp which has a lot of consequences, and she has to deal with those consequences. And I heard this is at like Sailor Moon meets Percy Jackson, and I was like, I am so there for that. Nevermore, The Trials of Morrigan Crow, and this is a book about a girl who was born on the most unluckiest day of the year. I love middle grade. I love how whimsical and adventurous it is, so I had to get my hands on this one. Leia, Princess of Alderaan by Claudia Gray, and I love Star Wars. I love Princess Leia, and I heard nothing but phenomenal things about this story. I've heard that it's the best Star Wars book out there, so I'm like, I've never read any Star Wars books, so why not just start with the best? Then I got Beyond a Darkened Shore by Jessica Leek, and this is a book about Sierra, who has been getting visited by this crow who's whispering threats of darkness coming her way. I've heard phenomenal things about this book, and I'm really excited to dive in. I think this cover is just extraordinary. Definitely excited to dive in and meet all these characters and see what Sierra does with all these warnings that she's getting. Like I said, I heard awesome things about this. I'm totally excited. There you guys have it. That is my April book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you've seen anything in my haul that you're interested in reading, let me know what it is down below, or if you already read any of these, let me know that as well. I think this was a super awesome haul, and it was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, especially since I didn't read too much in April, but I did pick a lot up, so that's okay. Reader's gonna read. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. If you would like to follow me on any of my other social medias, those are all linked down below. As always, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye!